Thank you. Captains for this evening's contest for the visiting South Colts. Number 1, Chase Hurley. Number 4, Jake Pichata. Number 5, Naaman Robinson. And number 11, Caden Herrera. For the Hornets, number 1, Jacob Gonzalez. Number 2, Brody Kidd. Number 6, Blake Swift. And number 40, John Chacon. receiving the football are officials for this evening's contest. At referee position, Mr. John Madrell. Umpire kicking off for the Hornets. Lay ball. Pashada takes the ball at the goal line. Ball comes loose. It is recovered by the Colts at the 32-yard line. Ball spotted near.
All right, welcome. A little bit of a late start here, but we got Pueblo County versus South. Pueblo County being the home team. Pueblo County just kicked off to Jake Pashada, and he just fumbled the ball, but South recovered it. Here we go on South's 32-yard line. Three wide receiver package, running back. And it's a handoff up to the running back up the middle. Gets a little bit of a surge there, what looks to be about 7 yards. Second down here.
Ball carrier number 1, Hurley Chase.
Second and 5. Chase Hurley on the run there.
Second down 6.
One of South's key players here. Senior running back for South. A bunch package, 1 wide receiver out wide, 2 out there bunched, running back and a tight end. Motion from South's wide receiver, and it's a direct snap to Caden. He's looking to run, and he's gone. He's going. He got a first down. Takes the outside. He has blockers. He's going, and he's out around the 35-yard line for County. Great run there from Caden, the quarterback. He's averaging 267.3 passing yards per game for the South Colts here, and he has legs on them whenever he needs to use it.
Ball is spotted at the Hornet 35-yard line. First down, Colts.
First and 10, Colts here. Amazing run from Caden. Similar package here, 2 wide receivers out wide, tight end, and it looks to be a fullback. I haven't seen a fullback in forever. Direct snap, oh, and there's dirty laundry on the field. Let's see what the penalty is here.
Five-yard penalty. Remains first down.
False start for the Colts here. It's a 5-yard penalty, still first down.
40. First down, 15.
Got to get the hiccups out here at the beginning of the game for South. 2 wide receiver package, same package from the last play. It's going to be run up the middle. And I called it. Takes it out wide a little bit, but then gets stopped by Pueblo County and pushes him all the way back. Looks to be about a 2-yard gain for the Colts there.
On the tackle, number 1, Jacob Gonzalez. Also,
Jacob Gonzalez on the tackle, one of Pueblo County's best defensive tackles.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second down, 13.
Second and 13 from South here. 3 wide receiver package. Jacob Gonzalez out. Jake Pashada out wide. Tight end off the line, and it's a fake up the middle, and they got that. He fumbles the ball, and the Hornets pick it up. He's gone. Marcus Lucero. He's running 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Pueblo County on the forced fumble. Caden Herrera faked the run to the running back and took it for himself, and Pueblo County is right on that, forcing the fumble on the way down. And Marcus Lucero, Jr. from Pueblo County, took it all the way to the house. Great start from Pueblo County here. They need to keep that going because this South team is one of the best in the city. They're 3-1 right now, going up against 2-2 Pueblo County. Pueblo County coming off a devastating loss to Discovery Canyon, 40-39. Pueblo County for the extra point here. It is up, and it is good. Jacob Gonzalez on the kick. Great start from the Pueblo County defense here. Let's see how Pueblo South could bounce back from the possession there. We started a little late here, but Pueblo South 3-1 Caden Herrera, who just fumbled, is one of the best quarterbacks in Southern Colorado and one of the best quarterbacks in Colorado in general. Surprising turnover there. Doesn't have many of those. He is coming off a tremendous performance last week. 378 yards, 76 completion rate, 5 touchdowns to 1 pick. An amazing stat line for South's quarterback there. Pueblo County to kick off here to Pueblo South. And it is out of the back of the end zone. Jake Pashada out there to receive.
20-yard line.
This Pueblo County team led by the rushing ability and just the ability in general of Brady Ware. He's coming off a tremendous performance despite the loss. Pueblo South here on the 20-yard line. 4 wide receiver package here. 3 on the right side. Caden drops back and throws it deep. Short, sorry. Brady Ware on the tackle. 21, Landon Cordova on the reception there, and Brady Ware on the tackle.
8 on the tackle for the Hornets. Number 1, Jacob Gonzalez, and number 5, Brady Ware.
Brady Ware just finds himself all over the field no matter where he is. For sure one of Pueblo County's top performers. 2 wide receiver package, tight end off the line. Looks like 2 tight ends on the line right there. Running back. Motion, it looks like it could be a false start, and they refs don't catch it. Hands off to the outside. First down, South.
11. The Hornets.
Looked like it could have been a false start on South there.
That play is good for a Colt.
Tight end jumped while the other tight end was in motion.
8-yard line.
First down, Pueblo South. Looks to be the 38-yard line. Two wide receivers out wide, bunched line, running back. Tight end goes in motion. Landon looks out wide. There's dirty laundry on the field. That's an incomplete pass. Let's see what this flag is on.
6. Blake Swift, penalty on the play.
Illegal motion on the offense.
Flag was,
Penalty for the previous spot. What are you saying now?
flag was on the offense, illegal motion.
Ball spot at the
5-yard
30-yard line,
penalty,
brings up first down
still a
15.
first down. First down to 15 for Pueblo South here. 1 wide receiver set, a bunched line with a few wide receivers on the right side of Caden. Wide receiver goes in motion. It is a fake handoff. Caden throws. Great pass to the outside to Jake Pashada, their number 1 wide receiver. He's trying to break tackles, and he gets stuffed at the county 40-yard line.
And on the tackle for the Hornets, number 2, Brody Kidd.
One of the defenders there for Pueblo County almost had a pick, but what a thread from Caden Herrera. Again, proving why he's one of the best wide receivers in the state.
Correction, ball spot at the
Correction,
40-yard
quarterback,
line,
not wide
Hornets.
receiver. 3 wide receiver package for South here. Tight end is a handoff
Ball
up the
carrier number
middle
12.
to Hurley. Looks to be about a 5-yard gain.
And on the tackle for the Hornets, number 40, John Chacon.
John Chacon on the tackle for Pueblo County.
8 and 4 on the play. Second down, 6.
Second down and 6 for South here. 3 wide receivers set for South. Tight end, wide receiver goes in motion. And is a handoff up the middle,
Ball carrier
and
number
it gets
12.
stuffed. But his line's pushing him forward a little bit for a little extra yards.
And on the tackle number 76, Isaiah Rail. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 3rd down and 4 yards.
3rd and 4 for Pueblo South right here. Jake Pashada out wide, bunch wide receiver package on the left side of the quarterback. Handoff up the middle, line shifts,
Handoff to number
and it
12,
gets
Trujillo.
stopped. Only about a 2-yard gain, it looks like.
Short gain on the play. And on the tackle for the Hornets, number 60, Gio Leal.
Short gain. Gio Leal on the tackle, defensive tackle for
3
Pueblo
yards.
County. 3rd down here for Pueblo South. Sorry, correction, 4th down here. 2 wide receiver package, bunch tight end. Hand up the middle to 1, and Pueblo County stuffs it.
Scrimmage.
No gain. Looks like Brady Ware on the tackle.
Hornets,
He
Brady
is
Ware.
everywhere on the field.
Hornets take over. On down.
Pueblo County football. About their own 35-yard line. This defense right now is playing outstanding, forcing them fumble on South's first possession, and then turnover on downs on the next possession. Let's see what the offense can do. First time seeing them here tonight. Running back out in motion, handoff to Brady Ware, tries to bounce it on the outside and gets
Where's the
just
ball
stuffed.
carrier?
No gain.
He is
Could be a
the
loss.
line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of
On the
scrimmage
tackle
there.
for the Colts, number 11, Caden Herrera.
Great stop for Pueblo
There's a
South
penalty
here.
Flag on the field.
Penalty flag on the field though. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, face mask. 15-yard penalty from the end of from the previous spot. Results in a 1st down.
Penalty is on Pueblo South. 15-yard penalty,
48-yard
personal
line.
foul, face mask
1st down Hornets.
on the tackle on Brady Ware. Not what you want to see from Pueblo South there, giving Pueblo County an extra 15 yards and at the halfway mark of the field. 2 wide receivers set, tight end goes in motion, handoff up to Brady Ware. He goes up the middle, breaking tackles as he gets it and gets the 1st down.
He advanced
Again,
to 40
showing
yards.
Brady Ware is one of the
40-yard
best
line.
players,
1st down
not just on
Hornets.
this team, but in the city. 1st down. Brady Ware coming off a tremendous performance against Discovery Canyon. 15 carries, 224 yards, and 4 touchdowns in a heartbreaking loss, 43-9 to Discovery Canyon. Pueblo County gets set. 2 wide receiver package, 2 wide backs. They love using those wide backs and motioning them and handing them off up the middle, and they fake the handoff.
Ball carrier number 2.
Brody Kidd on the handoff. Looks to be about a 4-yard gain as they faked it to Dwan Spence.
Gain of 3 on the
He's
play.
also coming off a great
2nd down,
performance,
7.
about 8 carries, 74 yards to the loss of Discovery Canyon. Pueblo County making a few substitutions. One wide receiver set, 2 wide backs, extra lineman on the field. Probably a run. Motion, pitches it to Brady Ware, takes it up the field.
Where the ball carrier.
Short gain for Brady Ware. Pueblo County loves using those shifts and motions to throw off the defense and then hand it off to Brady Ware, Zantana Baca, Dwan Spence,
Brings up
Brody
3rd
Kidd.
down, 3 yards.
Great running back room / wide back room for Pueblo County there. Not much of a passing team compared to South, who is very pass heavy. Same package for Pueblo County here. Motion from the wide back. Goes back in position there. Seems like Pueblo County wasn't ready to snap the ball. Goes in motion. Pitch up to Brady Ware. Tries to take it upfield and
Where's
gets
the ball
decked.
carrier?
Looks to be about a short yard gain.
Joaquin Groulet, just short of the first down marker by a yard, brings up 4th down, 1 yard.
4th and 1 for Pueblo County here. Let's see what they can make out of it. 31-yard line for Pueblo County, making a few wide receiver substitutions. Same package, guaranteed it's going to be a few motions here and there in a pitch. Never mind, quarterback goes up the middle on a quick count snap, and they easily get the first down. Defense is trying to get set up, and Brody Harrison saw it and just went right up the middle. Instant snap, no motions, no nothing. Catching me on my toes. Same package here for Pueblo County. 1 wide receiver, few wide backs, extra lineman, running back. Wide back goes in motion. And the ball comes out. Can't tell if it's a pass or a fumble. Refs are calling it incomplete pass.
Fumble recovered by the Colts.
Never mind, I think they're calling it a fumble. Refs were motioning an incomplete pass, but it looks like it is a fumble for Pueblo County there. Brody Harrison tried pitching it out to Dwan Spence on the motion and just barely missed him on it. Ball comes out, Pueblo South ball. Not what we want to see for Pueblo County. Both teams are turnovers now. 2 wide receivers set for Pueblo South. 2 tight ends, running back, tight end goes in motion. Double tight end, strong side. Running back takes the outside. He has room, he's going, he has the first down. Pueblo South uses those motions for those tight ends for impeccable blocking on the outside. And they just give the ball to their stud running back, Chase Hurley, averaging 80 rushing yards on the year. So he can get it done when they're not passing the ball. First down, Pueblo South. Handoff up the middle. Takes the outside. Pueblo County gets there, but it looks to only be a short yard gain. 2 or 3 yards.
Tackle Jacob Gonzalez. Short gain on the play.
About a 3-yard gain on the play.
2nd down, 6.
2nd and 6 for Pueblo South here. Bunch set for the wide receivers, handoff up the middle, bounces out outside, and Luca Tucci is on the stuff. Looks to be about a no-yard gain right there. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, Luca Tucci. Our last broadcast, couldn't hear me get enough of Luca Tucci, an amazing player on this defense.
Brings up 3rd down, 7 yards.
Luca Tucci brings up 3rd and 7 on the 1-yard loss. Last game here, returned a 68-yard fumble to the house while having a sack. An amazing performance in the heartbreaking loss. 4 wide receivers set for Pueblo South. 3 wide receivers on the left-hand side of the quarterback. Landon Cordova goes in motion. Quarterback drops back, finds a man, and is intercepted by Jacob Gonzalez. Caden Herrera forced the throw and what looked to be a double team. Ball bounced up, and Jacob Gonzalez found the ball. And there he goes, celebrating with his team. Amazing play by Jacob Gonzalez there. Questionable read from Caden Herrera. He had his running back out on a short little pass there, which could have gotten them a few more yards rather than the turnover. He looked like he was trying to find Landon Cordova on the pass up the middle and could not connect. The ball bounced up, turnover. Pueblo County back on offense. Brady Ware in motion, hand off up the middle. Brady Ware, found a hole for a short gain.
Brady Ware.
2nd down for Pueblo County.
Gain of 2 on the play brings
2nd and 8 for Pueblo County here.
That interception on a correction.
This Pueblo South defense stopping the run pretty good so far. But we know that no defense yet has been able to stop Brady Ware, so let's see how they can bounce back from that. One wide receiver package, two wide backs, extra lineman. Brady Ware goes in motion. Pitch to Brady Ware, has blockers and gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
And on the tackle, number 73.
Again, this Pueblo South defense playing incredible on the run. Pueblo County, not much of a passing team, but I think they're going to need to be able to pass the ball a little bit to be able to beat this South team. Same package for Pueblo County, one wide receiver, two wide backs, extra lineman, and running back. Brody drops straight back, looking for a man. Has Dwan Spence on that route, finds him, runs up the field for about a 20-yard gain, and the South lineman throws him after the whistle.
Made by number 13 of the Hornets.
No flag.
Dwayne Spence.
Dwan Spence on the reception. Great throw from Brody Harrison. Looked like he overthrew it just a little bit, but found the hands of Dwan Spence as he edged out for the pass on the receiving after the reception contact yards there. Great play. Just talking about how Pueblo County. We're going to take a break on KRDO Plus 13.3, and we'll be back.
Ball carrier number 13, Dwayne Spence.
Short gain for Dwan Spence there. Maybe a yard on the play.
By number 67 of the Colts.
Similar package for Pueblo County here. More of a bunch set. Wide receivers closer to the line of scrimmage. Dwan Spence goes in motion, and it's a pitch up to Brady Ware. Takes it to the outside. Defense is right there for maybe a yard gain. This defense is playing incredibly well on the running game right now. Pueblo County not being able to really find a motion there.
Third down, 9 yards.
3rd and 9 for Pueblo County here. One wide receiver package for the County Hornets. Out wide, Dwan Spence on the motion. Brady looking to pass.
Back to pass.
Throws it to Dwan Spence. Takes it up in the inside. Making jukes left and right. Just a little bit short. Not enough. 6-yard gain. Let's see whether Pueblo County will kick the field goal. We're back on KRDO Plus 13.3.
Ball now spotted at the Colt 25-yard line. Brings up 4th down, 5 yards.
4th and 5 for the Hornets here. Looks like they're going with it with their offense out there. One wide receiver set, 2 wide backs, similar package that they've been running the whole game. Brady Ware goes in motion. They're getting back in their package, not ready to snap the ball, trying to throw south. Offsides. Timeout, Pueblo County.
Timeout. Pueblo County. This is their first time out of the half.
This Pueblo South team coming off 3 straight wins. Week 1, they had a heartbreaking loss to Meade, who is ranked 34th in the state, and Pueblo South is ranked 68 in the state. That was a 42-0 loss for South, but then they have rattled off a few more wins against Falcon East and Skyline. Falcon and Skyline were both blowouts, while East was a nail-biter, and they won at the buzzer on a 2-point conversion to Landon Cordova. So a formidable foe for Pueblo County here. Out of the timeout now. Pueblo County in a similar package they've been running all game. Brody Harrison out to pass. Throws back, and he finds a man. Touchdown. Look who it is. Brady Ware on the reception. When he cannot run the ball, he will find a way to catch the ball for the touchdown. Pueblo County. While averaging about 135 rushing yards per game, Brady Ware is also averaging about 40 receiving yards per game. This past game, the only game he did not have a receiving touchdown. Extra point here for Pueblo County. Trying to go up 14-0. Refs call the play dead. Flag on the play. Looks like it's pushing Pueblo County back.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 57. 5-yard penalty, replay the try.
False start on the special teams unit for Pueblo County. Retrying the kick here, push back 5 yards on their own 7-yard line. 25-yard kick here for Pueblo County. The kick is up,
25-yard extra point attempt,
and it is good.
Jacob Gonzalez.
Pueblo County going 14-0 on Pueblo South. Coming in on the end of the first quarter for the bell game, the Central Wildcats are up 8-0 on the Centennial Bulldogs, for those who are curious. Pueblo County here kicking off to Pueblo South. Jake Pashada out to receive. And Naaman Robinson also out to receive.
Back to receive for the Colts, Pashada and Robinson.
Kickoff here to come. And the ball is in the air. Out to number 5, Robinson receive. Has blockers. Takes to the outside. Has a little bit of a lane. And gets pushed out of bounds about the 32-yard line. Last little return there for South.
Number 1, Jacob Gonzalez.
Let's see if this Pueblo County defense can continue to live up to what they've been doing the past few possessions.
Colts take over at their own 32-yard line.
If I'm Pueblo South here, I'm looking to wherever Luca Tucci is on the side of this ball and running the opposite way. 4 wide receiver set for Pueblo South. Pass-heavy team, and you can tell from their formations. A lot of wide receivers out there. Got a cover 2 package for Pueblo County on the defense. Pump fakes from Caden Herrera. Trying to run it. Jukes out a defender. And County gets on for a short gain. Ball comes out at the end of the play. Pueblo County is saying they have the ball. Let's see if Pueblo South was down. If he wasn't, that is his second turnover on the game. Refs rule it that it was not a fumble and he was down. Crowd is not happy with that call.
Stop, there is no loose ball.
Ball now spotted at the 33-yard line.
Fans are not happy with that one. They're booing. 3 wide receiver set, 4 wide receiver set actually. Tight end was Heining. Quarterback rolls out, throws it, and is incomplete. Just a bit outside to number 5, Robinson.
Robinson, 3rd down, 9 yards.
Robinson was cutting inside and the pass was a little outside. Third down here for Pueblo South. Same package here for Pueblo South. Refs call it dead. Let's see if Pueblo County with the timeout. Second timeout of the half.
Timeout. Pueblo County. This is their second time out of the half.
So far, the averages for these few teams, 142, nearly 143 rushing yards per game for Pueblo South, 267 passing yards for South, same for the receiving yards, and about 410 total yards per game. 60 tackles per game for Pueblo South and 1.5 sacks per game. Interestingly enough, they have not gotten to the quarterback yet in this short period that we've been playing. Mostly because Pueblo County is run heavy, not giving South an opportunity to sack the quarterback. And averaging about 26 points per game for Pueblo South. We're out of the timeout here. Pueblo South, 4 wide receiver package, running back out by the quarterback.
We'll start at measure 24. Can you guys turn my mic down? I feel like I'm way too loud. Can you turn it down just so the low brass?
Quarterback goes out to pass, looking for someone. Luca Tucci's right there, but he gets it off. Brody Kidd on the deflection on the pass. Luca Tucci was right there about to sack Caden Herrera if he didn't get that ball out. That forces 4th down, and it looks like the punt team is coming on for Pueblo South. Great defensive stop there for Pueblo County. Luca Tucci right there, and then Brody Kidd on the deflection, trying to find Robinson on that play. Luca Tucci trying to rush off the field. Muffed punt right there, trying to find it. Gets the kickoff, not a great kick. Short kick, but they get the bounce, thankfully, because the long snap right there, not a great snap. Rolled around right to the punter and was able to get the punt off. Long snapper might not be an important position to a few, but it is crucial in the special teams unit. One botched snap, and it can result in a turnover and even a touchdown. Let's see what Pueblo County can do here on their own 29-yard line on the offense. 1st and 10. Same package they've been running, one wide receiver, wide back. Brody Harrison takes the ball up the middle on a quarterback rush, short gain, 1 or 2 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
And on tackle number 57, Damian Martinez. Gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
7 yards.
Let's see what Pueblo County has to draw up here. Maybe a pass, screen pass, get some blockers down the field. Motion to Brady Ware.
Where the ball carrier.
Gets a few yards up the field.
And on the tackle for
And look who it is, Brady Ware. No one is surprised.
Trujillo.
Constantly feeding him the ball, rightfully so.
Line brings up 3rd down. 3 yards.
3rd and 3 for Pueblo County here. Need to get this 1st down to continue this drive. Hopefully they don't get a false start penalty because they've had a history of doing that, pushing them even farther back. Brody Kidd's the running back. Brody Harrison takes up the middle on the quarterback rush and gets the 1st down easily. Blockers got to the 2nd level and found a lane for Brody Harrison. 1st down, Pueblo County. Interestingly enough, Pueblo County here likes to interchange their wide receiver from Joe House to Blake Swift quite oftenly. Same package for Pueblo County. Brady Ware in motion, pitches it out. Defense is right there and looks to be a loss. Great play by the defense. Looks like number 11, Caden Herrera, who is the quarterback on the offense, was on that tackle. DB here.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
12 yards.
Caden Herrera finding a way to impact both sides of the ball. And when you have a frame like his, 6'3", 180 pounds, if I'm his coaches, I'm finding a way for him to impact both sides. Same package here. Motion, Brody Harrison out to pass. Can't find anyone. Rolls out wide. Launches it downfield. Finds Blake Swift downfield. 40-yard pass. Blake Swift. Brody Harrison did not have anyone. Rolled out wide and found Blake Swift, who had beat the defense downfield. Hornet first down. Amazing play. Brody Harrison proving that he could also throw the ball while this is a run-heavy offense. Great play by Blake Swift here, who is averaging about 44 yards per game. Pueblo County in their own red zone here on their own 10-yard line. Same package here. Brady Ware, motion, run up the middle, trying to find a few yards. Holds on the ball as their Pueblo South's trying to punch it out. Looks to be about maybe a 1-yard game for Pueblo County, bringing up second down.
Also on the tackle, number 21, Layden Cordova. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down, goal to go at the 9-yard line.
Second and goal on their own 9-yard line. Let's see if Pueblo County can draw up here. Hopefully a few motions throw off that defense. Brody Kidd, the running back on this, while Brady wears the wide back. Dwan Spence out in motion, handed off to Brody Kidd, goes up the middle for a pretty good chunk of yardage.
Ball carrier. On tackle, Chase Hurley.
Chase Hurley on the tackle, who's also the running back for this Pueblo South team.
Third down, goal to go.
Third and goal for Pueblo County on their own 6-yard line. If I'm Pueblo County, this is a 4th down yardage. If they don't get the touchdown here, they have to go for it on 4th down. One wide receiver package. Brody Kidd on the left side of Brody Harrison with Brady Ware, wide back. Brody Harrison out to drop pass. Can't find anyone, rolling around and just chucks it and finds someone in the end zone.
Ball is caught.
Dwan Spence on the reception. No one is open. Brody Harrison was trying to buy time running around in that pocket and finds Dwan Spence on the reception in the end zone. Great play. Dwan Spence, considered a wide back, but most of his work is on the running game and the passing game here. Impacts the ball specifically in the receiving game. Extra point is up and it is good. Dwan Spence a couple of weeks ago had a huge touchdown reception on the fake field goal attempt against Harrison for Pueblo County. On that play, Brody Harrison against Harrison faked the field goal, rolled out left, and found Dwan Spence in the end zone. So he has a history of finding himself in the end zone. Great play there by Pueblo County. That means Pueblo County here up 21-zip with 4:30 left to go in the half. Surprising playing here from Pueblo County, playing a formidable foe in Pueblo South.
Back to receive for the Colts. Pashada Robinson.
The kickoff is up, and it is out of the end zone. Robinson and Pashada elect not to bring it out. Pueblo County so far making a very hard time on Caden, trying to find his number 1 wide receiver, Jake Pashada. Jake Pashada is coming off a great performance. 11 receptions, 180 yards, and 3 touchdowns, and they have yet to connect here. Pueblo South trying to get in their formation here. Looks like a bit of a stoppage of play. Here we go, Pueblo South lining up here. Brody Kidd trying to find his place in the linebacker position. Run up the middle for Pueblo South. Chase Hurley trying to find a room, but can't really find it. Short gain for Pueblo South.
Number 10. Correction by number 20, Brody Roseman. Brings a second down, 9 yards.
Pueblo South, 3 wide receiver set, tight end. It is a fake up the middle. Caden Herrera trying to find room on the running game. Goes to the outside, goes to the left side, running around, and Pueblo County is on that, but not without a big gain. About, looks to be about 6 yards for Caden Herrera there. He snapped the ball, tried handing off to the running back, faked it, tried to run up the middle, bounced out to the left, took a U-turn to the right, and found a few yards there. 3rd and 4 here for Pueblo South. 4 wide receiver package for Pueblo South. Direct snap to Caden Herrera, trying to find some room, and Luca Tucci stops him from running for the first down. Caden Herrera had a hole for numerous yards, but Luca Tucci dove for his ankles and got him before he can get the first down. Great play by Luca Tucci, again, constantly showing why he's such a force on this Pueblo County defense as they force Pueblo South to punt.
Back to kick for the Colts, number 1, Chase Hurley.
Chase Hurley to punt.
13.
A bad snap from the long snapper again, but Chase Hurley, a better punt, and a great bounce, bouncing all the way to Pueblo County's 20-yard line.
At the Hornet 20-yard line.
Great punt, even though it was a bad snap from the long snapper. Had airtime and then got the bounce. Great punt.
How long was that punt?
I agree. What a great punt here. Pueblo County lining up on their own 20-yard line. Same set they've been running for the whole game. 1 wide receiver, 2 wide backs, and a halfback. Direct snap to Harrison. He takes it outside, running, quarterback run. Keeps bouncing to the outside. Great run from Brody Harrison there.
27-yard line.
To their own 27-yard line, about a 7-yard gain. Brody Harrison showing that he has legs here. Can't run to much of their halfback, so he's proving that he could be his own halfback, continuing to find the outside.
3 yards.
2nd and 3 here. If you're keeping track for the bell game, is 8-0 end of the first quarter. Pueblo Central over Pueblo Centennial. Looks like a player is down for Pueblo South, but he gets that back up. Looks to be Chase Hurley. South running back, don't want to see that if you're South. He's one of their best runners and just best players in general. One of my key players for this Pueblo South team. Averaging 80 rushing yards on the year, coming off a 68-yard performance against Skyline. Wide receiver set, 2 wide backs, 1 halfback. Wide back goes in motion. He finds the outside. Brady Ware, almost a first down. Looks to be a 1 yard short.
Ball placement is near the.
They faked it to what looked like Brody Kidd. Found Brady Ware on the end around. Took it upfield, bounced out to the outside for 7 yards. Same package here for Pueblo County. Again, another quarterback run, trying to pick up that first down. It looks like they did. First down, Pueblo County.
2-yard gain on the play brings up. That play is good for a Hornet.
Pueblo Central just scored in the second quarter. 14-0 against Pueblo Centennial, if you're keeping track in the bell game. Here we go. Now a different package. 2 wide receiver set. Brody Harrison out wide, trying to find the throw. Passes it to what looked like Joe Howes, and he found it on a sideline reception, getting his toes in. Great catch from Joe Howes.
Correction, number 8, Joseph Howes. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd down 7.
Gain of 3, 2nd 7. 2 wide receivers set. Brody Harrison rolling out the other way, trying to find a receiver, throws downfield, and it's bounced up in the air, almost intercepted by Jake Pashada. Little bit underthrown to Dwan Spence. A little bit more on that, and he had open field.
Third down.
Again, Jake Pashada showing why he can impact on both sides. He had an interception on the defensive end last week against Skyline, and then 2 weeks before that against Falcon. Brings up 3rd and 7 here for Pueblo County. Two wide receivers set. Joe Howes, Blake Swift, those wide receivers, 2 wide backs. Brady Ware in motion. Brody Harrison dropping back, trying to find a receiver, rolls out wide to the right side, decides to keep it, and he bows his way for the first down, trucking numerous South High defenders for the first down. Great play by Brody Harrison, rolled out wide, trying to find the receiver, couldn't find it, and he took it for himself. Having a great rushing game from Brody Harrison here.
3-yard line, play good for a Hornet. First down.
1 minute left in this first half. Let's see if Pueblo County can put up a few more points to end it. Pueblo County in this 2 wide receiver set package, changing up from what they were running beforehand. Direct snap, Brody Harrison looking for a receiver, can't find any, throws it deep into field. Almost intercepted, but it is incomplete pass.
Ware goes incomplete.
Trying to find his number 1 man, Brady Ware, but could not connect. As we are ending this half shortly, I'd like to throw out a shout out to our cheer and dance team as they'll put on a halftime performance as long as they're banned. So stay tuned to watch that happen. They are great at what they do, placing numerous finishes in state. 3rd this past weekend. 2 wide receivers set. Harrison rolls out wide to his left-hand side, finds Dwan Spence, but not before he gets decked. Great catch by Dwan Spence as he got hit. County trying to hurry up here as the half is ending. 3rd down here. Let's see what they could do. Same package. Rolling out wide for Harrison, trying to find a receiver. Throws it downfield, ball bounces up, incomplete. Trying to find Kidd on that pass.
Goes incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
4th down for Pueblo County here, bringing out the punt team. Could not connect on that first down attempt, but still in great position. 21-0. Let's see what Pueblo South can do here for the last remaining moments of this half. Timeout.
Timeout. Colts.
Pueblo South on that timeout. Trying to figure out what they want to do here for returning. Jake Gonzalez for the punt here for Pueblo County. Also finding himself with the interception earlier on the defensive end at the safety position. Also one of their league's leading tacklers next to Luca Tucci. Who else? Pueblo County getting ready to punt here. Out to Pashada and Robinson. Great punt from Gonzalez, finding it landing at the 18-yard line. Trying to find the outside for Robinson, but he gets brought down about the 23-yard line by Pueblo County. Great airtime from Gonzalez on the punt, having his defenders go out there and make the tackle.
Gonzalez. Ball spot at the 23-yard line. First down, Colts.
1st and 10 for the Colts on their own 23-yard line with about 20 seconds left in this half. Let's see what they draw up here. If they're trying to throw it deep or just chew out the clock with a run or a kneel. Pueblo Central up 22-7 on Centennial. 4 wide receiver package for South. They elect to pass. Caden Herrera just chucking it deep. has a man but is outside just a bit too long.
Pass intended for number 5 goes incomplete. Robinson. Second down.
Robinson was the intention right there. His performance against Skyline was also really good. 3 receptions, 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kidd and Herrera loves those 2 wide receivers, Pashad and Robinson, but Israel Allen coming out here the last few weeks, proving why he can also be in that name. 7 receptions, 103 yards in the previous game. South ready to snap. Caden dropping back, throwing a quick hitch route to Pashada as he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock at 13 seconds.
That play is good for a Colt first down.
Just enough to get the first down. 1st and 10, Pueblo South. See if they try to draw up another deep shot here. Maybe to Allen, as he's been showing himself to be a proven wide receiver. Pashada on an island to the right side of Herrera. High snap, Herrera looking left, decides to take it up the middle, breaks tackles, and a Kid on the tackle, but not before he got a first down. Herrera looking around, could not find anyone, decided to take it upfield, broke a few ankle tackles, found a man.
Ball spotted at the 47-yard line.
Injury timeout here is what looks to be
That play is good for
a
Colt first
South
down.
player down, medical staff looking at him, prayers to him. 5 seconds left in this half.
22-7 Central. Yeah. Still like 7:40 left in the second quarter. That's what it looked like.
Both teams taking a knee here, showing respect to the fallen player. Hopefully he's all right. Medical team checking him out. So far, for Pueblo South to come back in the second half, they need to find a rhythm both in the passing game and the running game. Really, their only showing out was that final possession for Pueblo County on the defensive end. And then their special teams unit being surprisingly well outside of the botched snaps from the long snapper. If I'm South, I'm taking maybe a few notes out of Pueblo County's book and using a few motions to draw off the defense. They were using that earlier for those tight ends to be in motion, handing it off to Hurley, and he would get a few good chunks there. Just need to keep on using that momentum. They stopped using that and started electing for the pass, which I understand. Herrera, again, a great quarterback for this team, nearly 270 passing yards. But if they can't connect, they need to find another way to score. Hurley, at 80 yards, they need to find him. Last game only had 7 carries, 68 yards, 9.7 average for his running. They need to keep finding him, feeding him the ball. Try and balance this attack from passing to running. Pueblo County don't have many notes on them considering they are up 21-0. But that doesn't mean they're not without flaws. Running game needs to be a bit better. The passing game is holding them in check right now. Few passes down the field. Again, Dwan Spence in the end zone, and then Blake Swift on that long play. But Brady Ware to hopefully bust off a long one here, which he is very much capable of. And then also finding some of those other wide backs, Dwan Spence on the receiving end earlier, trying to feed him the ball in the running game. And then Brody Kidd, who is substituting for Zantana Baca, who is hurt so far and is not playing tonight. The Pueblo South player still hurt and down on the field. Five seconds left in this half. This injury timeout allowing both teams to draw up a plan for these next few moments, but also going to halftime talking about, hey, what can we do next to win this game for Pueblo County and hopefully come back in this game for South. Couple of the players for South checking in on their teammate. He has found his feet and both sides clap him out. Hopefully he's okay limping off the field with the help of his trainer and his teammate. 74 was on that injury. Gurl, senior for South, 6'2", 280 pounds. Big lineman for South. Great player on that line. His presence going into the second half will be missed as they are struggling so far. Not looking good for him to return, but I hope I'm wrong so far. South, considering that injury going into the next half, will have to run to the opposite side of where he plays if their backup lineman is not as good as him. South's getting ready in their package. Pueblo County still like huddling up. Both teams huddling up for their next play. If I'm Pueblo County, I'm covering deep, not allowing anything deep to prevent a score. If they get something short and get 3 points, all right. They cannot allow a touchdown here. That'll kill their momentum going into the second half and only boost South's chance to come back in this game. 4 wide receiver package. Deep coverage from Pueblo County. 2 high shell. Caden Herrera looking. Luca Tucci busts through the line, chasing him down. Caden Herrera trying to find something, moving around, and just decides to take it as we end the half. We're going to take a break on KRDO Plus 13.3. See you in the third quarter.
Tonight for your halftime entertainment, we have the Pueblo County High School dance team.
It's a rolling, not a stop. What? Don't never stop. Take a look. Hey, I'm a bar spitter. I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a wig splitter. I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with her. Got 'em all bitter. I'm a real winner. I'm a great digger. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. It's a rolling, not a stop. What? tell me, gotta get it. Prayed and I prayed again. Had a moment where they came ahead. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop.
And now please welcome the Pueblo County cheer team. And now welcome the Pueblo County High School Marching Band.
Welcome back to the streamers and KRDO Plus 13.3. So far, Pueblo County is up 21-0 on Pueblo South. Absolute dominant performance so far, but I wouldn't get their hopes too far yet because this Pueblo South team can indeed come back. It's been done before. If you're tuning into the Bell game, it is currently 37-7 at halftime. Pueblo Central up. This South team right now, they need to focus up on that running game a little bit more, try to get more precise. And then this pass game, that is what makes this team so great, is their ability to throw and just pass the ball. Again, Caden Herrera, 270 passing yards per game, and he has, what I'm assuming, less than 75 yards on the game so far. Really need to crack down on that passing game. And then the rushing game, Chase Hurley, I know he got hurt a little while ago, but it looked like he came back in the game. And they need to be more precise on there. Early in their game, they're using their motions for their tight ends to really block, and that was working really well, getting 8 or 9 yards on the play, and they just stopped doing that. And then at the end of the half there for South, we were seeing them really succeed in those short out routes. Sure, the defense is playing farther back, but I still think it could work if they just throw them off with the motions. And then for Pueblo County, continue to play dominant. Use that momentum you have right now, go into the second half, and play the way you play. Coach Enriquez demands perfection and excellence, and to use endurance and just continue, not get tired, and just use your force. And that's what this Pueblo County team needs to do, especially on that defensive end. This Pueblo County defense, the past few games have kind of choked up in the fourth quarter, and we need to make sure that they're not tired and that they need to continue to use the energy they have to play the best football they can.
All right, come on, y'all, clap it up.
Last game
All right, come on, y'all, clap
for
it
Pueblo
up.
County against Discovery Canyon, they led up about 18 points in the fourth quarter to lose. That is not what they want to do here for the second half against South, because this South team has come back against East High School down 20 to win the game. That could easily be done here. That East High School game was a 22-21 thriller for the win for Pueblo South. They had 14 points to East 21 with about 30 seconds left when Caden Herrera found a receiver in the back of the end zone, and they decided to go for 2 points and found Landon Cordova on the 2-point conversion. An amazing play. So for Pueblo County's sake, continue to play dominant on the defensive end. And Luca Tucci, if I'm Luca Tucci, I'm continuing to blitz hard on that tackle. This offensive line has struggled to hold up against this defense. So continue to force that run. Gio Leal, that defensive tackle for Pueblo County, continue to force their way through, and they can stuff the run, get to the quarterback, do what they do on the defensive end, especially this great player, Luca Tucci. But back to South, on Max Preps in their roster, they have some amazing players. Landon Cordova, one of them. If they want to win this half, Landon Cordova needs to get going. Obviously, he caught that 2-point conversion and absolutely dominated in the East game. But on the defensive end, he's averaging about a sack a game and forcing fumbles left and right. On the roster, they have him listed as athlete as his position, so they can put him anywhere on the field. Great position there for Landon Cordova. Now, if you're checking into the Bell game, still halftime 37-7 for Central. And then for Pueblo South, their student section right now is popping for an away game. It looks to be a neon night for Pueblo South. They got a bunch of lights, green, pink. Respect to them. Big show out here for Pueblo South as we're getting this second half started.
Received for the third quarter, number 13, DeJuan Spence.
Let's get this second half going. DeJuan Spence and Brady Ware out to receive.
Brady Ware.
As Hurley is about to kick off to start this second half. And we are good to go. Short kick Brady
Ball
Ware
goes to
catches
Ware.
it
He's at the 20.
at the
25,
20, finds a hole,
35.
breaks a few tackles, and gets taken down about their own 38-yard line. Great return from Brady Ware, making his impact everywhere on the field. If you turned into Pueblo County Sports Network podcast, you would hear my remarks on Brady Ware for Player of the Week, looking to go back-to-back Player of the Week slots. If you did not tune into the podcast, please do. We talk about sports weekly for Pueblo County and their amazing performance right here. And this will be on this next episode with my amazing co-hosts, Belina and Tannen. 2 wide receiver package, run up the middle to Brody Kidd for about a 2-yard gain.
Ball carrier number 2, Brody Kidd. In on the tackle number 1, Chase Hurley. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8.
2nd down and 8 for Pueblo County here. Substitution for Pueblo County wide receivers. Two wide receivers set, Dwan Spence and Blake Swift on the same side. Wide back on that side, motion Brady Ware. Hand off to Brady Ware, up the middle, finds a hole for about a 4-yard gain. Great play from Brady Ware.
In on the tackle number 6, number 8, Cayman Gita. Ball spotted at the 43-yard
Pueblo
line.
County
3rd
looking
down,
to go 20 up
5
zip
yards.
to start the second half. Hopefully it will be done.
Copy that.
Different set here. Pueblo County going back to their old ways. 1 wide receiver package, 2 wide backs. Brody Harrison looking to pass.
Harrison finds the man.
Finds
number
Joe
6.
House wide open on the hitch. He breaks the tackle, and he goes all the way down for about a 20-yard gain. First down,
by
Pueblo County.
Number 1, Chase Hurley.
Great play. Looked like the
Ball
South
spotted
defense was
at
looking
the
in on Dwan Spence on the
37-yard line.
huge post there.
First
Brady
down,
Ware on the
Hornets.
motion on the underneath. And they found left Joe House wide open on the hitch route. He took it up, drew the defender out, took it upfield for the gain. Great play call from Pueblo County, showing that they could pass. Not much of a passing team. Best passing game was against West a couple weeks ago. Harrison about 220 passing yards. Same set, run up the middle for Brody Kidd. He finds a gap and punches his way through for the first down. Looked like he wasn't going to get much, and then he just broke through.
Tripped up by number
Amazing
4
kid by kid. He put his head down and ran through the defense.
That play is good for a Hornet. First down.
Pueblo County nearing the red zone here, about 5 yards short of the red zone. And then we'll get into goal-to-goal situation, hoping to score at least a field goal. As I wait here, how about that halftime performance from our band and our dance team? Amazing performance, one of the best in the state. Hands off, Brady breaks it out wide, finds a gap and gets decked. Gets his feet kicked out from underneath him, but not before finding about an 8-yard gain. As I was saying, that band, their Space Cowboy theme,
Ball spot at the 17
absolute phenomenal.
Second down,
on both
2
sides.
yards.
Their color guard, the band, having a battle between the Barry sax and the guitar. Amazing performance. Continue to check them out as they do what they do, which is greatness. Pueblo County here, 1 wide receiver set, 2 wide backs, halfback. Brady Ware in motion. Handoff to Brady Ware. He kicks it outside, trying to find the first down and dives for the first down. Let's see if he has it.
Near the first down marker.
He's near the marker, and they rule it a first down, Pueblo County Hornets. Red zone football here. They have 1 more first down to go until they are in first and goal situation here. From them Let's just go for it. Let's not get in that first and goal situation. Brady Ware finally finding a rhythm here, which we all know he was going to find eventually. Same position here for Pueblo County, one wide receiver set. Run up the middle for Brady Ware. Gets stuffed, but then finds a surge to get maybe a yard.
Gain of a yard on the play brings up second down, 9 yards.
2nd and 9 for Pueblo County here.
21, Layden Cordova.
Same package, 1 wide receiver, 2 wide backs, half back. Cover 2 for Pueblo South. Motion from the Dwan Spence. Brody Harrison takes it up the middle, finds a gap, gets good yardage, about 5 or 6 yards on that carry.
And on the tackle, number 27.
Bringing up 3rd down for Pueblo County.
Hernandez, ball spotted at the 9-yard line, brings up 3rd down.
Looks to be about 3rd and 4 for Pueblo County here.
A long 4.
Let's see what they draw up here. Found them, if I don't get this 3rd down, I'm going for on 4th. So for this 3rd down play, I'm trying to get into 4th and short, if it's not a 1st down. Brady Ware, the halfback, 1 wide receiver package. Joe Howe's in motion, and they get stuffed on the run for a loss. Not the play you want to draw up there.
Landon Cordova.
Looks like they're going to kick it as Jacob Gonzalez goes out for the kick.
7.
Pueblo South have to watch out for the fake, as Harrison learned a couple weeks ago. "32-yarder. The kick is up.
Jacob Gonzalez.
And it is no good.
Goes left, no good.
Wide left. Good position for Pueblo County to put in south if they couldn't kick it, as they are stuck within their own 20-yard line as Pueblo South starts it back up here for their first drive of the second half.
Correction at the 20-yard line.
Got to watch out for this momentum shift for South. Pueblo County needs to make sure to prevent the deep shots. Robinson had a deep shot last week for South that resulted in a touchdown, 41 yards to the house. Have to watch out for the deep shots. 3 wide receiver package, tight end for South. Caden Herrera looking to pass, and he fumbles the ball, picks it up though, and he is down.
The 15-yard line.
It looked like he was faking a pass that went to go run, dropped the ball, but not before he jumped on top of it.
Brings up second down, 15.
2nd and 15, loss of 5 yards for South. Caden Herrera having a rare bad game so far in the first half and the start of the second half for him. Uncharacteristic for Caden Herrera. 4 wide receivers set. Caden Herrera looking on the island for Pashada. And he decides to run up the middle.
Herrera up to the
has good yardage. Almost a first down, about 5 yards short. Pueblo County looking a little lazy on that tackle attempt, just letting him blow by up the middle through the lineman.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 11, Jace Gonzalez. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line, brings up third down, 4.
3rd and 4 for Pueblo South here. 4 wide receivers set. Pashada on the island like he's been all game. Luka Tucci playing a great game against Pashada so far. Pashada looking right. Pump fakes, goes up the middle, but then he gets sacked by Luka Tucci as he pops his hips in celebration. 4th down, Pueblo South, punt team unit going on the field. Luka Tucci been all over the field, getting Caden Herrera a taste of the turf for Pueblo County.
Angus Yoxie.
the usual returners for County out wide. Ware and Spence. Great pump from Hurley high. And gets a short bounce. Bounce into about County's own 47-yard line.
Ball down at the Hornet 47-yard line. First and 10.
Pueblo
Hornets.
County trying to bounce back from that first possession in the second half. Trying to get some more points on the board after the missed field goal. That defensive performance from South's first drive was great for Pueblo County's sake. Luca Tucci on the multiple plays there. The fumble from Herrera costing them that possession, pushing them back 5 yards to 2nd and 15. And he had the long run for 10 yards. If they didn't fumble, he would have had the first down. Same package for Pueblo County. One wide receiver set. Ware in motion. Pitches out to Ware.
Handoff to number 6.
Correction. Handoff to Swift.
In on the tackle, number 57.
He's getting in the action at wide back. Usually a wide receiver for this Pueblo County team.
No gain on the play.
Ware was on the block
2nd down 10.
for Ware, for Swift. No gain. 2nd down, Pueblo County. (37-7) Central against Centennial. Central the last few years have been beating Centennial, so no change there for Centennial. Same package for Pueblo County. Motion. Dirty laundry on the field. Flag on the play. Both sides pointing to each other, but it is South on the encroachment penalty. 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Pueblo County.
Offsides called against the Colts. 5-yard penalty. Moves the ball into Colt territory. 2nd down, 5 yards.
Pueblo County pushing past midfield into Colts territory. See what they draw up here. Same package they've been running. Run up the middle.
Where's the ball carrier?
Where finding space for a short gain, but almost a first down. Looks to be about 3 or 4 yards. Bringing up 3rd down, Pueblo County.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 3rd down, 1 yard.
3rd and 1, Pueblo County. On these 1 yard line plays, they've been having Harrison run up the middle. They have the safety / kicker Gonzalez out there at wide receiver. Not really his forte. Let's see what they draw up here. They bring South brings an extra lineman. Then he drops back. Flag on the play. Most likely a false start.
False start called against the Hornets.
Is indeed a false start. Not what you want to see on 3rd and short, because that goes from a 3rd and 1, real reasonable yardage, to a 3rd and 6.
6 yards.
Not what you want to do. Need to be a disciplined team. That's what Coach Enriquez demands from this Pueblo County team. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Right there, they're not showing it. 3rd and 6, Pueblo County. Gonzalez came off the field and is now back on the field. Again, not really his forte. Confusion from Pueblo County. Brady Ware getting subbed off the field. Confused, throwing his hands up. What is happening? Gonzalez and Spence in the 2 wide receiver package as Pueblo County is trying to figure out their formation. And they eventually call a timeout before the play clock expires. Bit of confusion for County there.
Timeout Hornets.
Looks like Ware on the sideline is having a bit of equipment difficulty, trying to get that sorted out. And then once he got off the field, Pueblo County's offense didn't really know what was happening, giving South an opportunity to draw up what they should do here on 3rd and 6. Offense going back out there for Pueblo County as they use their first timeout of the half. Jacob Gonzalez, the eldest brother of the Gonzalez boys on this team, in a 2 wide receiver set. Speaking of the Gonzalez's, Jacob Gonzalez right there is a senior. His younger brother Jace is a junior, and their other brother is sophomore Jackson, all on the football team here, showing the bloodline that they have of great athletes. Shout out to the Gonzalez's. Refs talking before they put the field in play.
Can the clock operator please put 3:02 on the clock? 3:02.
Bit of miscommunication on the clock management. It's supposed to be 3:02 on the clock. Still a little bit of miscommunication on this clock.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Got the clock sorted out. Now we're ready to get back to some action. Run up the middle, but it is stuffed. Interesting play call on 3rd and 6.
Harrison keeps the ball. He is met in the backfield.
Punt team coming on for South
No gain on the
County.
play.
No gain on that play. 4th and 6. Punt team for County as Jacob Gonzalez goes back to kick. Last 2 possessions for County resulting in no points. A little disappointing as that first half seemed like they were unstoppable. Again, showing that South can come back from this, and I wouldn't rule them out.
Play Jacob Gonzalez goes out of bounds.
Kick by Gonzalez goes out of bounds. Being marked at the, looks to be the 20-yard line? Around the 20-yard line. .25-yard line. Five months south right here. 1st down. Perfect time to just tuck it deep and then go from there. Try and get an explosive play going to hopefully give them some momentum. I'm looking for Pashada on the island, and if not Pashada, Robinson. Bit of a change up in package. Still an island for Pashada, but a bunch package on the left-hand side for the wide receivers. Straight drop for Caden. He's looking for Pashada.
Rivera back to pass.
Finds the man. Pashada
Is complete.
right on the 1st down mark. They're ruling him 1 yard short
Complete
on the
to
out
number
route.
4, Pashada.
What did I say before
9-yard gain.
halftime
Brings up
concluded? If
second
Pueblo
down,
South
1
wants to
yard.
win this game, they need to have those out routes, and they found one there to Pashada. 2nd and 1 for the South Colts here. 4 wide receiver package, straight drop, quick route to Pashada again,
Pass again to
hitch
number
route.
4, Pashada.
Fonzie Mays is the corner there, let him
In
drift
on
off a
the
little bit.
Tackle number 14. Fonzie Mays.
1st down, Pueblo South.
That play is good for a Colt 1st down at the Colt 40.
First down for Pueblo South in the 2nd half. If they want to win this, they need to continue to build off that. Interesting enough, Nico Tucci is now off Pashada, and Fonzie Mays is. Nico Tucci was playing pretty good against him. Straight drop for Caden again.
Rivera back to pass.
Throws out to Pashada again and finds his man again. 3 straight passes
9-yard
to
gain on the
Pashada
play.
and 3 straight
By
completions
Pashada
to Pashada.
in Hornet territory.
In the Hornets territory,
2nd down,
1
1
yard from the 1st down. 2nd and 1 for South. Again, Pueblo County needs to be dominant right here because Pueblo South can come back at any point, and they're showing it right here. 3 wide receiver set. Pashada on an island. Robinson and Trujillo on the outside. Quick dump off to the running back to get the quick first down.
Pass complete to number 1, Chase Hurley.
About a 7-yard gain for Hurley.
Tackle
First
made
down,
by number 28
Pueblo South.
of the Hornets, Donovan Garcia. That play is good for a Colt first down.
Pueblo South finally figuring out the momentum shift right here. Quick little routes instead of the long runs. Quick hitches, running back swing passes. Great all-around offense so far. Same package for Pueblo South. Quick snap, looking deep. Again, a pitch. Flag on the play as Hurley rolls down the field for the first down.
Number 1, Chase Hurley.
Let's see what this
Penalty
flag is on.
the field.
The County Rowdies trying their part into making noise.
Holding call against the Colts.
Holding against the South Hornets. It's a 10-yard penalty. South Colts. Correction.
Hold on, hold. Hold on, hold. Hold on.
4 wide receivers set for Pueblo South. Another flag. Looks to be a false start. Pueblo South pushing them even further.
Snap, false start, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Ball now spotted at.
They are a
the
block away
44-yard
from the
line.
first down territory. Not what you want to see if you're Pueblo South. About 25 yards away. A fourth of the football field for the first down. Same package for Pueblo South. Looking deep, has no one, rolls up the field, but it's
Rivera
stopped.
keeps the ball. He is met
At the
behind
line of scrimmage. Multiple bodies on that.
Initial contact made by Hornet number 54, Nevin Phillips.
Nevin Phillips, the initial contact junior
down.
for Public County. I have a few classes with him. Great guy. Third down for Pueblo South here. Gonna have to drop a long play. Caden looking, directing,
Herrera
and then he is
down
sacked
at
by
the
Luca Tucci.
35-yard line
Who else would it be
by
for the
number
loss?
15 of the Hornets,
Caden Herrera was
Luca
looking
Tucci.
downfield for Prashada, directing
In on
him,
the
trying to have him go
tackle.
downfield, but got shoelace tackled for the sack by Luca
Ball
Tucci.
spotted at the 36-yard line, brings up third
Tucci
down.
all over the field tonight for Pueblo County. Third down, Pueblo South only kicking themselves more in the foot. Caden Herrera looking more
Herrera back
downfield. He has
pass.
Robinson over the field. Can't connect right there. Throws it down
He finds the man
to
open at
Trujillo,
the
but not
48-yard
before
line.
he is stopped shy by a long mile
Pushed out by number 3,
by 15
Nico
yards.
Tucci
Nico
brings up
Tucci on the
fourth
tackle.
down
Fourth down for
at
South.
midfield. Fourth down, 19 yards.
Still 37-7 for the Bell game. Central in the red zone, ready to score. About 8 minutes left in the third quarter, if you're keeping track of the Bell game. Pueblo South going for it on fourth down. Caden Herrera looking, throwing deep.
Long ball goes
Too
over
long
the
of the
head
pass,
number 5.
intended for Robinson. Nowhere near.
Hornets will take over on downs.
Hornets take over at the 50-yard mark. Hopefully, for their third possession in this quarter, they can put points on the board. About 10 seconds left here in this quarter.
Hornets at midfield.
Midfield for the Hornets. Motion from the halfback. Dwan Spence takes it up the middle
DeJuan Spence, the ball
for about a
carrier.
3-yard gain.
Gain of 3 on the play.
As that concludes
Brings up
the
second
third
down at the
quarter,
end of
and we're
3.
going to take a
Hornets
break
up.
on KRDO Plus
Second down,
13.3. Thank
7
you.
yards.
Here we go as the fourth quarter starts back up here. Pueblo County, a little past the 50-yard mark, second down. One wide receiver package. Handoff up to Ware as he bounces it out to the outside. Has room, and he's going. Has liftoff, and gets touches down at the 22-yard line. First down, Pueblo County.
3-yard line. By number
Brady
4,
Ware showing why he's one of the
number 11,
best
Herrera.
running backs in the state
There is
right
a
now.
penalty flag on the field.
But there is a penalty flag. It could be called back.
Holding. Offense. Number 57.
And it is heartbreaking for the Hornets. 10-yard penalty.
If you bought a
Replay first down.
If you bought a 50,
Replay for the first down.
Winning number 50-50. 3-4.
Looks to be about
6-9,
first and 17.
6-5.
Correction. Second down.
Second down. Correction, the ref says. Spence in motion. Going back in formation. Welcome back to those who are joining us on KRDO Plus 13.3. Where, once you missed, had a giant run for 22 yards, but it got called back as we set up for second down at 17. Another handoff, bounces out to the outside, goes back inside for Ware for a short gain.
A gain of 4.
We have a gain of 4 yards, bringing up third down at about 13.
Hernandez.
Heartbreaking penalty for Pueblo County, which would have given them red zone attention. Not what we want to see. Again, discipline matters on this team. Enriquez demands it.
On the offense.
Another
That
penalty
declined.
on the offense,
Third down.
but it is declined
You can
by
pick your
Pueblo
money
South. Third down
The ticket underneath
and
the stadium.
13 for Pueblo County. Heartbreaking penalty. Could have scored points. Let's see what they can make up here. Same package for Pueblo County. One wide receiver set in motion. Decide to pitch it. Nowhere to go. He bounces back in the inside, and the South just tackles him right there for a loss. Not much going there on that pitch. Bringing up fourth down, and most likely a punt
Okay,
for
number
Pueblo
6,
County.
Swift. Loss of 2 on the play brings up
Swift on that
down.
carry. Pueblo County using
45
Swift
yard
as
line.
a wide back, running back hybrid when most of his work is done on the outside as a receiver.
For the Colts, number 11.
Could be a
Herrera,
makeup
number
as they are
4,
missing
Shada.
Santana Baca for this game tonight. Punt for Pueblo County. Deep punt. Great
By
punt.
Jacob Gonzalez
And is
goes
out about the 18-yard line. Had a bunch of airtime and got out of bounds. Great punt from Jacob Gonzalez.
and will be spotted at
Pueblo
the
County's long snapper
17-yard
playing a
line.
great game compared to South's long snapper, who have put multiple snaps into the dirt. If I'm playing football, I'm playing long snapper. I can't get touched and I get to enjoy the game. Wonderful position to play.
Can the clock operator please put 10:37 on the clock? 10:37.
Let's see what Pueblo County's defense can do here. Neither team scored in the third quarter. South hoping to score in this fourth quarter, and Pueblo County hoping to keep their lead. Pueblo County wins this game, they'll move to 3-2. Pueblo South moved down to 3-2. This is both of their first in-division games. Too high coverage from Pueblo County, 4 wide receivers set for South. Herrera dropping back, finds the running back on the pitch.
Number 1, Hurley.
Juking multiple defenders and looks to have gotten the first down.
Complete. Gain of 10 on the play. In on the tackle, number 15.
Luca Tucci on that
11,
tackle.
Gonzalez.
Who else would it be? He's finding himself all over the field tonight. Not enough praise for Luca Tucci. Trying to win Player of the Week with Brady Ware.
Colt, first down.
First down, Pueblo South. As they have a bunch of wide receivers set on the left-hand side. 3 wide receivers, Pashada and Island on the right-hand side. Running back with Pashada there. Quick screen pass to the left-hand side for a short gain.
21.
Looked to be caught by Landon Cordova, again listed as athlete on the roster positions there. Being able to put anywhere, not a specific position, wide receiver, linebacker, he plays everywhere. Coaches love him for Pueblo South. Deep drop for Caden Herrera, looking deep, and finds a receiver downfield.
At the 40.
Robinson for the first down, Pueblo South. They're having success on those quick out routes and hitches. Pueblo South wishes they could have found that early in the first half. First down here for Pueblo South. 4 wide receiver set. Landon Cordova trying to get in position, communicating with his Herrera. Too high coverage for Pueblo County. Short drop for Caden Herrera. Quick pass before ball comes loose as Landon gets decked from Pueblo County.
Ball intended for number 21.
Incomplete pass. Great pass from Herrera, but those linebackers for County came in and decked Landon Cordova on that pass, bringing up second down, Pueblo South. Same formation here for Pueblo South. Short drop, quick route, a little outside for Robinson.
Robinson goes incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Third down, Pueblo South.
Brings up third down, 10 yards.
Pueblo County defense holding up great here, bringing up third down. Same set they've been in for Pueblo South. Herrera looking for a receiver, can't find any, decides to take it himself and drags the DB, Jace Gonzalez, what looks to be a first down or near on the third down. Couldn't find a receiver, decided to take it himself, and they mark him a Pueblo South first down. Took junior Jace Gonzalez to the club and out of bounds.
First and 10, Colts.
First and 10, Pueblo South. Pashada been on the island all night. Had a few consecutive catches there for decent yardage, but for South standards, Pueblo County is holding him pretty good tonight. Same package. County is saying that South false started, and the refs agree. 5-yard penalty for South, bringing up first and 15.
False start, offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Pushada finally joined by another receiver as Robinson's on an island. Robinson gets open on the slat. Herrera can't find him. He's dropping back, looking for someone. Throws it downfield for Trujillo, but is incomplete as it is just a bit outside and out of bounds.
3, Israel Ellen goes incomplete. Second down, 15.
2nd and 15 for Pueblo South here. Great defense there by Pueblo County. Robinson got open a little bit on that left-hand side, but the linebackers filled that role. Herrera looking for someone, could not connect. Same formation here for Robinson out wide on the island. Nico Tucci covering him up on press. Short drop for Herrera, looking back.
To pass.
Looked like Luca Tucci got that. Finds a man downfield. Pushada breaking tackle, stiff arming, juking around. Easily a first down by 10 yards. 20-yard gain. That left tackle looked like they took Luca Tucci out on a legal play, but refs did not see it.
Garcia. That play is good for a Colt first down.
First down, Pueblo South. Nearing the red zone here. Not what you want to see here if you're Pueblo County. Pushada back in the island. Herrera looking his way. Pump fakes, throws it to Pushada on the out route and connects.
Pass caught by number 4, Pushada.
Short game, maybe 4 yards. Bringing up 2nd and 6.
Gain of 7 on the play, brings up 2nd down, long 3.
There's a gain of 7 on the play. Bring it up 2nd and 3. Similar package from Pueblo South. Wide high. Blitz from the corner on Pueblo County. Find a receiver on the screen pass. Hurley breaks the tackle and a touchdown. Pueblo South on a screen pass to the running back, Chase Hurley.
Touchdown.
Finally, Pueblo South finds a way to score. With about 9 minutes left in this quarter. Hurley broke a few tackles there and found his way into the end zone. Pueblo South lining up for the extra point here.
Extra point attempt.
Kick is up.
Vega
And it is no good. Far left on that kick attempt, making it 21-6, Pueblo County. On that last touchdown, Pueblo County brought Brody Kidd on a corner blitz. Multiple defenders in Herrera's face as he connected on the screen pass with line blocking and Hurley doing his thing as he broke tackles and found his way into the end zone.
back to receive for the
Both teams
Hornets,
getting
number
ready for
13,
kickoff here.
Dewan Spence.
Spence, the only one out to receive. Rare, because usually Ware is out there to join him.
For the Colts, number 17, Ben Vega.
Vega out to kick for South. Good kick out to Spence. Catches it about the 4-yard line. Returns it.
He's at the 20.
Juking defenders out. Has a little room. Gets the outside. And numerous flags flying to the play.
9-yard line. There are
18
flags
for
on the
South is
field.
throwing his hands up. Could be a penalty on County. Number 18 for South, Jace Vigil limping off the field after that kickoff.
Blindside hit on the return team. Half the distance, first down.
Not what we want to see for Pueblo County. Blindside hit called on them. Half the distance to the goal on a really good return, pushing them back into their own 10-yard line. First and 10, Pueblo County.
13-yard line, first down.
Run up the middle to where, finding space, up the inside, has green grass, he's going, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Brady Ware for Pueblo County. A run up the middle, looked like he wasn't gonna get much, broke a few tackles, made a few jukes, and had nothing but green grass on the touchdown. Great play from Brady Ware. Been moderately contained all game, and then he found space for the run of about 90 yards. Great run from Brady Ware, continuing his 100-yard rushing streak. Great play from Pueblo County. Great play from Brady Ware, living up to his Player of the Week nomination. False start, Pueblo County on the extra point. Their second one of the evening when it comes to kicking.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay the try.
Extra point attempt by Jacob.
Extra point is good for Gonzalez, bringing the total score 28-6. Pueblo County with the lead. As we have 8:30 left in this fourth quarter. Brady Ware with one receiving touchdown on the deep end zone play, and then one 90-yard rushing touchdown. Continuing impact in both ways on the offensive end and being a linebacker on the defensive end, stopping Pueblo South. Kickoff here for Pueblo County. Robinson and Pashada out to return. The kick is up, headed towards Pashada, elects to return it, trying to find the outside. Nico Tucci there breaks the tackle, continues to go, and this gets stopped. Stopped about their own 24-yard line for Pueblo South, bringing up first down, Pueblo South. South lines up in their preferable package of 4 wide receivers and a running back. Fonzie Mays on Pashada on the island. Cover 2, Pashada drops the ball, hit his hands, but not without Fonzie Mays in his face. Can't fully blame that one on Pashada. Fonzie Mays, great player. 2 weeks ago had an interception against Harrison on a tip play. Fonzie Mays leading this team in interceptions with 2 on the year. Continuing to show his impact. Hands off up to the running back. Great return. Catching County off guard for about a 7-yard return. Number 2, Yuxie Jr. for South. Change in pace from their usual running back, Hurley. Herrera looking for someone downfield. Luca Tucci trying to get him. And he's got brought down by number 20 for Pueblo County. that being Brody Roseman. Luka Tucci was right there, forced their quarterback, Caden Herrera, into Brody Roseman. Brody Roseman, a sophomore, a rare sophomore on this varsity roster. Props to him. Great player for this team. And the pass is over Landon's Cordova's head, but not without pressure from the corner in Herrera's face. Timeout, Pueblo County. It was a 4th down play for South High, bringing up 1st down, Pueblo County. Seven minutes left in this quarter. Pueblo County taking over in a great position that South left them in, as the pass was too high for Landon Cordova. The hero of South High School's win against East High School on the 2-point conversion to Landon. Run up the middle to Ware, breaks to the outside, great gain, about 5 or 6 yards.
Ball carrier number 5,
Ware making his presence felt on the offensive side of the ball. Pueblo County almost in the red zone territory as it brings up 2nd down and 5 for Pueblo County. Gonzalez out wide as receiver. Again, not his forte. Let's see how that impacts this team. Usual starters for the running back, Brady Ware, Dwan Spence. Brady Ware up the middle.
The ball carrier.
He tried to take a spin move. Short yardage. Looks to be about 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down, 2 yards.
3rd and 2 for Pueblo County. Gonzalez substituted out for Joe Howes, who had a fantastic catch and run on the hitch route earlier in this game, setting up Pueblo County great for their eventual score. Same formation for Pueblo County. Ware right next to Brody. Handoff to Ware up the middle.
Handoff to Ware.
Trying to find the yardage. Looks like he had the 1st down or just a bit shy. He's right there on that marker.
And on the tackle, number 1, Chase Hurley.
1st down, Pueblo County
First down
from the Ware rushing. Pueblo County 2 yards away from the red zone. Central High School up 50-7 against Centennial in the Bell game. Again, showing Central's dominance. Same formation for Pueblo County here. Run up the middle to Ware he bounces outside. He takes off, has liftoff, dives, and he touches down in the end zone. Touchdown, Pueblo County, Brady Ware. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Game on the line. Need a score. Give me Brady Ware for the touchdown. Pueblo County lining up for the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. Almost nearly blocked, but making the score 35-6, Pueblo County. With 5 minutes left in the quarter. Brady Ware mostly shut out in that 1st half outside of the deep reception. But now the 90-yard touchdown and that 20-yard touchdown, putting up a clinic in the second half.
Back to receive for the Colts, number 5, Robinson, number 4, Pashada.
Counting ready to getting the kickoff to Robinson and Pashada. The kick is up, out to Robinson. He elects to return it.
Robinson takes the ball.
Looking for
at the
blockers.
5-yard
Nico
line.
Tucci's right there and
He is
brings him down
pushed
about the
out of bounds
25-yard
near
line.
The 26-yard line by number 3 of the Hornets, Nico Tucci.
That brings up this offensive possession for South. A little too late for South. Not much looking forward to for the rest of this game, being down 35-6. Gonna need a miracle to be able to come back from this one.
Okay. After this, let's start playing some songs. We'll play sharp and then phrase by phrase.
3 wide receivers and a tight end for South. Hand off to Hurley,
Ball
takes the
carrier Hurley.
outside, has room to roam, gets the first down a little more. First down, Pueblo South. Energy a little low, as it's not looking
He's
good
pushed
for them to
out
come
of
out with
bounds
this
by
one.
Number 40 of the Hornets, John Chacon.
Student section for Pueblo South, a little
For a
defeated.
Colt first down
Not as
at
much
the
color as they were earlier
Colt
in their
30
neon green,
8-yard line.
neon orange, and neon yellow outfits. Three wide receiver package and a fullback. The running back. Hand off to Hurley. Up the middle.
Hurley, the ball carrier.
Shy of the first down. Great run from Hurley. Finally pounding it for those Pueblo County defense on the run.
Brought down by number 28 of the Hornets, Emilio Gonzalez.
Second and 1 for Pueblo
False
South.
start. Offense.
Never mind.
Penalty.
Second and 6 as they committed a false start for Pueblo South. Short drop for Herrera as he looks on a slant route to his man Robinson, but is incomplete as Tucci, Nico Tucci, knocks it out. Not to be confused for Luca Tucci. They are cousins though.
Broken up by number 28, Donovan Garcia brings up third down.
Same formation for Pueblo South here. Short drop. Johnny Chacon is right there, but Herrera turns it into a first down, barreling around. Great running from the quarterback Herrera as he cannot find a man.
Number 5.
Chacon was right there for the sack, but Herrera stepped up in the
Also number
pocket and took
28,
off.
Donovan Garcia. That play is good for a Colt first down in Hornet territory.
First down, Pueblo South. As we have 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter of play. Same formation, Pashada on the island. Herrera rolling out left, looking for a man. Has Pashada, but it is dropped by Pashada. Usually one that he holds on to would have been a deep play for momentum carrying into their next game.
Call is an
And also man downfield offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
On top of that drop, an illegal man downfield penalty for Pueblo South, pushing him back 5 yards. Same formation for Pueblo South here. Short drop for Herrera, looking. Can't find one. Finds his running back, number 12, but it is dropped. Pass a little low. Can't fully blame that on the running back as it hit the turf. A little confusion.
Penalty flag.
Looks like a penalty flag on South. The ref deadpanning number 12 for South and then throwing the penalty flag.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 12, offense. 15-yard penalty, third down.
South making mistakes as they are down big in this game. Not what you want to see. You want to keep
line of the Colts.
your mind straight in this
Third
game.
down and long.
Third and long for Pueblo South. 15-yard penalty on that unsportsmanlike conduct. Third and 30. Herrera, short drop, looking for a man. Has Brashada, gets his feet in bounds and is dragged out by Fonzie. And then a flag is thrown, most likely on Fonzie. Most likely an unnecessary roughness on Fonzie Mays there as he dragged him out outside. Don't know if I completely agree with that penalty as Brashada is still trying to go forward.
After the play, personal foul, number 14, defense. 15-yard penalty, fourth down.
Both teams need to stay calm and collected. Practice for both these teams if they continue to make dumb mistakes won't be so kind.
7.
A lot of conditioning, especially for this Pueblo South team, who their coaches demand greatness from, as they are currently 3-1, about to drop down to 3-2. Another penalty flag.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 52.
False start
5-yard
on the
penalty,
offense,
remains
5 yards. Fourth down for Pueblo South. There is only a couple minutes left in this game. Why are we committing so many penalties? Let's just get over with it. We all want to go home.
I believe we can do it if we have trumpets and a trombone.
Ball was caught by number 3.
Ball is caught from Trujillo for the first down, Pueblo South. Great play there,
Push out of bounds,
Herrera
number
to
14.
Trujillo.
Mays. That play is good for a Colt first down at the 30-yard line of the Hornets.
Ball down on the Hornet 30-yard line. Same package, 4 wide receivers set, 2 on each side. Tucci gets off the line quick, and the ball is almost intercepted by Mays as he came down on the hitch route on Prashada.
Intercepted by number 14, Mays.
Great play from Mays there to draw that ball free. One of their better corners for this Pueblo County defense.
Holding, offense, number 78. 10-yard
Another penalty on Pueblo South, holding.
Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
The bell game, Central 50, Centennial 15.
Herrera back to pass.
Herrera dropping back to pass, long one deep,
Goes long.
not close.
Number 5.
Intended for his man Robinson. Bell game, the final 50-15. Central win. Four wide receivers set. Pashada on the island. Fonzie Mays playing great against him. Another penalty flag. Feels like every play there's been one.
Rock and roll part 2, which is the hay song.
Looked like Tucci might have gone off that line a little bit too quick,
Actually,
or a false start making him go that way. And it looks like it is a false start.
False start called against the Colts.
Pueblo South
Yard penalty.
on that right tackle for Pueblo South.
Second down, 25.
Second and 25 for Pueblo South. A surprising game here. Pueblo South favored to win this game, with Pueblo County coming on top. Herrera looking deep. Tucci in his face, and he is down.
Herrera
Luca
is
Tucci
brought down
with the
behind
sack.
The line of scrimmage by number 15, Luca Tucci.
Luca Tucci having himself a game. Could possibly be his best game that he's had this year against a formidable foe. A man down for South.
Again, that winning number for the 50-50, if it has not been picked up yet, the number was 346965, $85 worth.
Testing 1, 2.
Number 75 down for South High. One of their linemen, another lineman added to the injury list. He gets up with the help of his medical staff. All prayers to him, hoping he comes back. He's lying at 74 as well. Same set for Pueblo South here. Looking for a deep shot on third down. Short step drop. Herrera pumping, trying to find a man. Decides to take it for himself.
Herrera keeps the ball.
Short run, short gain. Dragged out of bounds by number 40,
Hornets.
Chacon.
John Chacon.
County coming off a heartbreaking loss to Discovery Canyon, and being able to fill in a win here certainly helps boost their morale, bumping them up to 3-2. Deep coverage from Pueblo County here. Herrera looking down on fourth down, looking for a man. Looking, and is dragged down by who else other than Luca Tucci.
Luca Tucci. Hornets take over on downs.
Luca Tucci putting his stamp in this game. Hoping to hear his name called for Player of the Week on our podcast, which you should check out. Pueblo County Sports Network on YouTube. Same package Pueblo County's been running all night. Run out to Brady Ware. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 5, Brady Ware.
As we have 2 minutes left in this Pueblo South versus Pueblo County game.
Play brings up second down 10.
Second and 10 for Pueblo County.
And on that tackle is number 27, Christian Hernandez.
You guys want to start with the trombone melody? 39. Please start at 39. You guys have this? Do we know where this is, percussion? 30. Ready after this play? They're going to use full 40 seconds, so.
Same package for Pueblo County. Another run for Brady Ware. Taken out to the outside. Cuts it up into the inside for a gain of about 4 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up third down, 7 yards.
3rd and 7
tackle, number
for Pueblo
56.
County here, trying to finish off this game strong.
Iono.
Going into this new week of practices and trying to gain up for that upcoming game. Same package they've been running most of the game for Pueblo County. Another run up the middle for Brady Harrison. Brody Harrison this time, he takes on a quarterback run and gets the first down and sits himself down, sealing this game. Brody Harrison having a great game on the run tonight.
That play is good for
Doing it on the pass, but also on the ground. First down, Pueblo County. And here we go, end of the 4th quarter. And we are going to finish this game off back to KRDO plus 13.3. Thank you for watching.
Again, spectators, we ask that you assist our custodial staff by picking up any trash that is around your area. Thank you.